All right, sorry you guys. All right, sorry you guys. I was sharing the live. Duh, duh, duh. I may even have to take a break when my DoorDash gets here. All right, I'm gonna take a break in about 10 minutes. Welcome, 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 everyone. Hello. My name is Anna Fraser, aka Fancy I Know. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, hair business owner, and I'm now a hair business coach. I have been in the industry since 2015. I have had the opportunity of assisting, working in corporate franchise salons, um, also assisting solo independent hairstylists. I've also had the opportunity to experience sweet ownership 3 times, and I decided to also specialize when I decided to go out on my own full time. So most of my journey has to do with starting at one point, still doing that said thing as I transitioned into the next said thing, and there being a little bit of an overlap with each step in my journey. So currently, right now, behind the chair, I'm not doing hair full time. I have gone back down to part time. I do work full time in my family business. This is probably one, two, three, my third or fourth time going back to help the family business. And the reason I am back is we are in a period of scaling to a level that we've never done before. And I am there to help with managing and also marketing. And soon I will be solely focused on the marketing. Um, I offer coaching online only. I don't do anything in person as of right now, simply because I just don't have the time to do so. I wanted to be more efficient with how I showed up for all 3 businesses, right? And so I really thought about the type of coach that I wanted to be. And I started out coaching by teaching hair extension techniques that I specialized in. And what I realized from one, experiencing it when I became certified, and also to teaching others these hair extension techniques, is that the marketing, like when it came to the marketing part of my course, it was very basic, surface level. It didn't really go into strategies that are working today, right? And but luckily I'd already had those skills because I was a marketer before I became a cosmetologist. I started digital marketing in 2012, and I have continued to be a digital marketer since that time for the last 13 years. And so now it's back trending. One thing I've noticed with digital marketing is it has its moments where it's trending, and then it never dies off, but the trend of people hyping it up will get a little hush hush, then it hypes up again. It's the same thing that happened between, I would say, 2012 to 2015, and I was there to experience it. So having both of those combine, all the skills that I've learned up until this point, I'm able to help the family more. It's definitely challenging working with your family. I do think that it is possible. I do think that some family members can work together, and I do think that some family members should never work together. I will tell you this though, um, I would say, don't you don't have to be pessimistic, but if you always expect that there's going to be a problem that you're going to have to fix, and if you understand that you're going to clash about certain things, just keep that in mind. But has the if everyone's greater good for the outcome is the same, you can work through it. I also think what is helping us be able to work together is because we have a business coach, right? We have a business coach for the family business that is helping us scale and helping us keep us on point. And I don't think we would have hit these numbers without the coach, because I would say so far 80% of what our coach has said, I have also said, but sometimes the message isn't wrong. The person just doesn't want to listen to the messenger. And so that can be a little bit challenging sometimes with family members. The next thing too is, so I'm doing that, right? I still have some clients that I do around the family business operation hours. And then I've also been building my hair business coaching, my hair business education or coaching for hairstylists. And so I made a decision that I was going to do it online. I'd always want to do it online, and that was how I wanted to transition from behind the chair whenever I was ready to stop fully doing hair behind the chair. I wanted to finally have something that was remote where I controlled the hours and I can show up in my best form, right? Let me tell you something that I've learned in 10 years as a hairstylist. We, excuse me, lack business skills, right? We lack business skills. Most of us get into the industry to do hair and make money. We don't think about the business side of things, right? We think about the artistry. We think about not even necessarily the location of where we're going to do hair, but we think about, okay, am I going to have good lighting? Am I going to have an outlet that works? And is this person going to pay me? Right? You think about, am I going to get off early enough so I could go out eat, to happy hour with my friends, right? You're thinking about high commissions if you're in commission, excuse me, based salon. You're thinking about your clientele. You, oop, I got the hiccups. I hate this for both of us. Holding your breath when you have hiccups is not for the weak. But anyways, right? You're thinking about, are you going to have enough clients when you go to work? You're thinking you're relying on referrals, right? You're relying on, if you pass out your business cards, that you're always going to sorry, someone's texting me. Um what did I just say? Child, I'm sorry. I've had a long day. But you're thinking about, okay, do I have good lighting? Do I have an outlet? Do I have somewhere? Is this person going to pay me? You may also be thinking about, okay, if I'm working in a salon, do I have enough clients? Is it my responsibility to get clients? What if that salon promised you that they do marketing for their stylists and that they bring in clientele for the stylists, right? What if that is true? But what if you don't have enough clients? What if you want more clients and you're supposed to rely solely on the salon's marketing? Some salons have a hissy fit if you market yourself, and I would always encourage a hairstylist, I don't care where you work, learn how to market yourself. Especially in the beginning, you don't have any credibility. Your hair better be on point. Once you start to get credibility, if you know you got a few off days, because the running joke is, hairstylist hair be looking crazy. That's because we be behind a chair 10, 12, 16 hours a day slaying everybody. Okay? We lucky we still got hair. So really think about, I had to learn this, which I kind of already knew, but sometimes when I second guess myself, or I want to trust the person that has some credibility and authority, you also got to trust your intuition of, you should never 100% rely on somebody for you to eat. Just always remember that. You should never, ever 100% rely on somebody else for you to eat unless you are not an adult and you are expecting your guardian to take care of you, right? That makes more sense. But let me tell you something. The best thing I ever did when it finally all clicked for me and I finally got upset enough based on how I was being treated in the industry, I said, you're being way too humble about your skills. You have skills that your employers don't even have and utilize. Why would you hold yourself back because somebody else told you what you're only good enough to do, right? Never, ever, ever rely 100% on your marketing on somebody else. If you know that you need, because I used to do this. I used to say, man, I want 15 clients this week, right? When I was a blowout stylist. I'm like, man, I want 15 clients this week. I work 3 days this week. I want to do 5 people each day. And then I come to work and I only have like 2. And then you expect me to stay? That's the one thing I will say. If there's no clients for me to do, let me go and hustle and make some clients outside of the salon so I can pay these bills. So I've been through so many different situations. I'm on Threads. Follow me on Threads, you guys. I need to link my Threads down in the description because I keep telling y'all to follow me on Threads without the link. But it's Hair by Fancy, I know. And on Threads and on Instagram. And I like the conversation on Threads. Threads is a vibe right now. And we all think differently. We all have different knowledge. We all have different skills. We all have that expertise. And then some of us are just crazy. All right, we're going to hold you. Hold on one second, y'all. All right. My food just came. My food just came. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I definitely don't want to be on live. All right, but that's all I wanted to say, y'all. I'm trying to work on my watch hours. And so, and get used to being on live for long periods of time. It's just not the thing that I'm used to. So we've been speaking for 15 minutes. Like I could give you a cute little 15 minutes, give you a cute little 20 minutes. But that hour, it's got me in a chokehold. So I've had a very long, stressful day, and I have been internally screaming for the last few days because there's so many problems that need to be fixed in the business, and it's problems we have to fix. So I'm gonna leave this live up. I'm gonna mute it because I want to get my watch hours. So I'm gonna leave this up probably, I don't know, let me go eat maybe a little something, a beverage. Be forgetting because I don't be knowing all the rules. A beverage. And That's it, y'all. I'm gonna try to stay on here for another 40 minutes. Cause like the other day I did that, I'm trying to think. The other day I did that live for like an hour or 2 hours, and I went and checked my analytics, and I do have watch hours for it. And somebody put me onto this tip on Threads. So I was like, shoot, let me try it. Let me see. So let me tell you the tea right now of what I know to be true, because I was working on it. You used to have to need like 500 or 1,000 subscribers to go live. You don't need that anymore. All you need is 50. You have a hard time getting 50, go on Threads, talk about YouTube, and talk about how you need 50 subscribers so you can go live. Once you go live, there's other requirements you need to hit so you can become monetized. So my goal is to go live, to post on shorts, to just utilize all of the features that YouTube has. And then, yeah, go from there. All right, bye, y'all. I'm gonna actually come over here and talk to y'all. I'm probably just not gonna show my face. But as long as y'all can hear me, but yeah, when it comes to improving your business skills in hair business, you guys, your mindset should always be evolving. You should get used to researching whatever it is that you need to research, and use your referrals and your other resources for sure. You definitely want and need to plan things out, because just going with the flow, you think that's going to be the easiest way or the best way to go about things. But or you feel like the topics that I'll be discussing are boring, right? You didn't become a hairstylist to be boring. Y'all, I get it. I had a rebuttal to getting to this point for so long. I love being behind the chair. I love styling hair. I like the microlinks, the I tips, the K tips, the tape ins, right? That was my jam. Like I loved it. I definitely have some health issues though that also contribute to me being part-time, along with the fact that I do have some other responsibilities right now. So what is also great about being a hairstylist is you can come back whenever. You know, what worries hairstylists that move to a new city or that come back from maternity leave or that take a break for, or haven't done it for years, they decide to pick it back up, is the fact that they're worried about how they're going to build their clientele. And see, two things you need to know when it comes to building a clientele. You need to know that the thing that's going to help you with that is marketing. And then you want to develop a marketing skill. Do not depend on your employer. Do not depend on referrals to build your clientele. You should look at those as add-ons, like bonuses, right? And if you do that, then your mind will start thinking about how are you supposed to bring in clients on your own, daily, weekly, monthly. And let me tell you something, when you only had 2 clients for the month and they're not high ticket clients, you start to question your ability, your skill set. You start to question if you're good enough, and it's not your hair technique skills that's keeping you from building a clientele. It's your marketing skills. It's your operational skills. Okay? How do you drive awareness to your services? And how are you treating these people when they're in proximity to you? So, it seems hard when your back is up against the wall, when you're hearing the topics that I'm talking about for the 100th time and you still haven't done anything about it. It's clicked, but you think that that's not going to solve your now issue, right? Until you stay stuck in the habits of what you're doing. But the thing about it is, you still got to set yourself up for the long run. So, how do you want to go about that? So, I think it's smart, and also too, I've experienced this. I think all hairstylists need to structures of income: an active income and a passive income. And you can totally do that in correlation to you being a hairstylist. You don't really have to leave the industry per se, right? So stay behind the chair, build your clientele for sure. That's that money, that experience, that relationship building, that expertise, the artistry of it all, right? But then what about that day that you need to take a half a day off, but you don't really want to lose out on a half a day worth of money? What about if you have a child that's sick? What about if you get sick? What about vacations? What about unexpected emergencies? What about you just needing a flipping break because you are at top of your game, you're in high demand, and it's you, right? So what about all of those moments? What about the frustrated moments? What about the moments where you question, do you still love this? Do you still want to do this? What is going to supplement your income? What is the passive income stream that's going to supplement your income? Some of you may already have a passive income stream, right? But then there's some of you that's still wondering, what is it supposed to be? I can't force you to make this one of your passive income streams, but I would highly encourage you, as you're learning how to market your hair business better, that you also learn digital marketing, right? Because you're using forms of digital marketing to market your hair business anyways. So use it to sell digital products or to have an e-commerce store where you're selling your hair care products, extensions, color, tools online. You can have your own team that ships and delivers, or you can drop ship, or you can get with a fulfillment um, company. There's so many things that you can do, but you can be an affiliate marketer, right, on Amazon, for even small businesses that are um, doing really well. Some of them have affiliate programs. Um, there's so many different types of affiliate programs, aka referral programs, where if you talk about a product that you're using that you love, that you have knowledge on, and someone decides to buy that product from your customized link and pays for the product, then you get a percentage of the product. Never had to ship the product, not your company. You're just affiliated, and you got paid for helping bring more awareness to the product, right? You can make your own affiliate program as well to a product or service that you have. Um, so again, there's so many different things in the digital space that you can create passive income from. Now, here's the thing about passive income. Passive income is not passive in the beginning, okay? It's not passive in the beginning, and it's not passive during maintenance. So, when it's passive is the beginning is you setting all of your all of your systems up to flow once the automation of your systems kick in, aka triggered by the traffic that's going to come through your funnel, right? The funnel that you built with these systems. Now, if they're not set up properly, it's not going to flow, and this way it's going to disrupt your automation process, if that makes sense. So um, once you have all of that set up properly, then it becomes passive as far as how you market yourself online. So what another way that would help um, you make passive income is also setting up scheduling your posts. So you schedule your posts, you set up your automations to be triggered by your traffic. They can make a decision on if they want to buy from you then or at a later time, right? But now they're constantly going to be your offer is constantly going to be in front of their face. So there's that. The next thing is, I'm trying to think, the follow up. So again, depending on what the business model is that you're going for, I'm telling you, picking up that phone, responding back to a text, just that little extra touch of personalization, even though you don't have to, when you get to this point in your passive income stream, it's, hey, you make more money. And who doesn't want to make money? So that's the thing about passive income is that passive income, the whole process is not passive. You actually have to be active as far as setting up your stuff, and I'm probably going to do a tutorial on how I use well, I have a digital marketing starter kit, stand store edition. So um definitely I'm going to put that up because somebody was asking me for it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. These days have been really challenging at work. And then the crazy thing about it is I am trying my best to not lose my ish. And it's like, it's growing pains, you know? Scaling is not comfortable. It is, y'all, it is hard. It is hard to scale because it takes people for you to scale. And scaling with a team, you will immediately see where your weaknesses and your strengths are as a leader. Like you just will, you know? And it's all about how you handle it. And sometimes I don't want to be in a position that I'm in, right? I'd rather do something different. And it's like, I keep telling myself, no, push through, push through, push through. And this time, like, focus on the reps, focus on the reps. Like, and I'm noticing I'm taking it less personal. However, um, the pushback sometimes, the pushback, but nonetheless, nonetheless. That's what's y'all, I'm proud of me. We almost at an hour. I need to go grocery shopping tomorrow. I'm gonna put it in my phone. Go grocery shopping after work. Or if you get a break, go during the break. Because I don't know if we're gonna be at work on Friday, and or we may be going home early on Friday. That would be nice if we could go home early on Friday. I'm actually gonna talk to the team about it tomorrow because, yeah, I'm gonna see. Because I think we'll be fine during the first half of the day. But if it gets worse, well, it's going to. Might have to. You know what I've been practicing? I'm telling you, like, I gotta admit, I'm in a position that I feel like I'm supposed to be in. Like, I'm supposed to go through these challenges daily, and I'm getting my reps in for sure. But I also have to be mindful and grateful that there's just certain things like I can get away with, right? That I wouldn't be able to get away with at certain other, places of work. And so yeah, that's just something that I was thinking about. And it was just a minor thing, right? Like I can wear whatever shoes I want to wear, right? Where before I couldn't. Something like that. And so yeah, sometimes it's very interesting. But mm, IDK. Like I'm really proud of myself. Like I hope this uploads though because I'm noticing my lives are not uploading. Not even the first one, the the first 60-minute plus live video that I did, that one uploaded. So I'm gonna see if this one uploads. And it did take a while too. So I'm also gonna consider going live on my laptop and seeing how long it takes with that and if that's better. Cause I always got my phone. I so bad want to make this channel a faceless channel. But it's just gonna have to be hybrid because I want to show up and I just want to show up as myself, y'all. And what I mean by that is some days y'all might not get makeup, right? Y'all might not get a done up face. Some days y'all might not get the ring light because y'all not getting it tonight. That's why I turned the phone to give y'all a little bit more, but because it was super yellow. Sometimes I just need a beverage after a long day. Okay. I should have had that days ago, but I was like, just came back from vacation. Stabilize yourself. And I'm trying my best to not get sick because I went from tropical weather to the 30s and high 20s. But anyways, yeah, sometimes I'm just gonna show up faceless because even though, and I'm gonna tell you why. it's times that I want to talk to y'all. I just don't want to be seen. And that's the thing with content creating, is that that's where my mindset was, is I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be seen. Where now my mindset is, girl, they just seeing you online. Like, they ain't seeing you in real life. Like, what do it matter? So I'm having those type of talks with myself. Oh, so let me tell you what Spirit told me or showed me. You know, every year people get their planners and all of that stuff, right? And I used to be one of them. And I start off good, and then I have yet to use a planner consistently for anything, right? And just with the problems that I've been faced with in the family business, and just looking at things that I want to remember or that I don't want to forget, right? I'm like, I got all of these little notepads everywhere. It's paper everywhere. And I'm like, why I can't just have this stuff in one point, look at it, just keep, because I'm taking notes daily, right? And then the light bulb just went off. Girl, get a planner. But get the planner that makes sense to where you can write the type of notes you need to write. And so that's one thing with me and planners. I've yet to find the perfect planner. I've yet to find it. I've yet to find it. But out of the planners that I had to choose from, I picked one that I think it should be good. Um, so I'm just writing down my task. I'm writing down things that come my way. I'm writing down um, the responsibilities I'm supposed to do daily. I'm writing down appointments. Like, I'm writing everything down in this planner. Like, I started today. And so far, everything, tomorrow's really going to be a good example, because tomorrow I got to take notes. Like, today, I really was just writing down everything from yesterday and today, right? And I'm writing down priority customers, um, ready to pick up, um, and just anything, returning cores, um, like returning items, parts that are, things that were ordered, products that were ordered, um, if a customer paid a deposit, paid in full, didn't pay, um, just all of it, right? And I want to see, because I just want one notebook, darn it. I just want one notebook. And what it was not clicking for me for the longest time that's so interesting is I would just always buy a notebook. You get what I'm saying? I would just always buy a notebook. Let me tell you the type of calendar that I want. I want a notebook calendar. And I'm talking about the type where, give me all the tracker stuff, give me the full monthly calendar, give me enough space to write for the day, right? But then also for each month, give me like, shoot, I say give me like 15, give me 15 sheets of paper for notes at the end of each month. And so I think I got to figure out how to create my own um, operational calendar. Because how in my head, how I picture the calendar, it don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't exist. And so y'all should have seen me down that aisle looking for a flipping calendar. And I said, if you're not gonna use this in your personal life, darn it, use it for business. You see what I'm saying? Because this is a business, a different business. The family business is what I'm talking about. Where if I'm not there and somebody needs to know where I left off at, they can look in my flipping planner. Because the planner is for the business. It's not for it's not for me, just me. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I said I'm gonna try this for 2025. Stop buying personal planners because you don't use it. But this may be the right the right atmosphere for you to be using this planner. Because everything I wrote down today, I was like, okay, I love this. I got rid of y'all. I had like 10 notepads, paper. I'm writing on post-its. I'm writing on all of these different things. Nah, I want it all to be in this planner. And at the end of the year, I want this planner to be filled. So too, what I gotta go back and do is I'm also gonna write what we closed out at the end of every day. And it may be a little off. It may be a little off because um sometimes there's the closeouts happen after I leave, but for the most part, I can always come in next day and get it, right? And just write it down and have it for myself. And this way, if nothing else, if I need to take the planner with me, I can because it's my planner. It's my idea. Ain't nobody else doing it. I'm trying to keep, you know what I'm saying? But on those, essentially those days, if I know, okay, I'm going to be off tomorrow, everything in the planner, they can go back and look at previous days and just see how my mind worked. You know what I mean? Just see how my mind worked. And I'm going to have to follow up with y'all on that because I might not use this planner past next week. But that's where my mind was today. Had to go get some more folders, just some other like I just be I be ready to flow, and sometimes some of my coworkers be flowing in the opposite direction, and I just be ready to just say, you know what, let me go. I need a lunch break. And that's another thing, I don't take a structured lunch break in the family business. And before y'all come for me, it's just not it's just not realistic. That's not how we have things set up. But I definitely am gonna start utilizing that more for sure. Um it's just a different dynamic. Ooh, past an hour. All right, you guys. Catch you in the next one.